Joe. Hey.
My Deuterinos, the name is Cruggles, and today we're still doing this stuff.
What'd you think? Pretty good, right? I'd enjoy, but Prime's a whole new song and dance. If I did this right, and I think I did this right, you freaks will line up for this till the sun goes out. What's this all for? Why don't you head on up to the derelict for a behind-the-scenes tour?
Ooh. The Drifter is pleased with your performance in Gambit Prime, but that's not the only con he's cooked up. With some sleight of hand and an unnecessary flourish, he presents you with a curious device that he calls a synthesizer. Your new synthesizer can be used to combine synths found in Gambit Prime into motes, which can be used in another one of Drifter's schemes. A mysterious trial he mentions briefly as the Reckoning. Complete triumph.
Don't break that, all right?
Also, oh, you can dismantle a stack of these synths to recover glimmer. Probably not gonna do that. But whatever.
Go throw some taken at your friends.
Alright. So what does he want us to do now? Use your new synthesizer to create a mote from synths found in Gambit Prime. Wait, where? Oh.
I never thought I'd be haunted.
Alright, so if you
hate
succeed,
it if you
your reward is one piece of illicit Reaper
Let's
armor.
keep what goes on here between you and me, all right?
Usable only near the Reckoning in the hall. Into the hall. Visit the derelict to wager your synthesized mote in the mysterious trial that the Drifter calls the Reckoning. So, wait a minute, hang on.
You ready to ship out? There's enemies of humanity to shoot.
Alright, so destinations.
Where do prime evils come from?
Gambit, Reckoning.
Ascendant Plane.
It's cooperative and
What
matchmaking.
can I find?
Oh, there's different tiers. Requires 680 power to launch. Thank you. I'd rather have that. I'm gonna just be doing 650 for now. Void, Singe, Blackout, and Heavyweight. Okay, that's fair. That reminds me, I can take some shit. Or actually, I can claim some shit is what I meant to say. Okay, so 1 out of 7. Cool. Laying grenade, final blows in the Crucible, Gambit, or strikes. Okay, well, I'm gonna need to keep, I need to grind this event when I get a chance. Which is fine. I like the buzz. I hope that said starting and not joining. Because I've never done this before actually. And I'd like to get a good thing of it. Okay. So, game. What's up? Or people, what's up? How y'all doing? But no, I was so happy to win that match earlier, even if I really didn't contribute much to DPS. Yeah, they Oh god, I really hope I wasn't launched in early. This, I'm not doing the, I'm not doing this shit. I'm sorry, if I don't get a match that's like, new, I'm not doing this shit. Because I need to be able to see it from the beginning so I can actually learn it. So I'm not gonna do, you know, random. I'm not gonna join a game that's already started. I hate that. I wish they would like have matchmaking options, like new match or starting. Thank fuck. Okay. But I wish they'd have things you could read like new matches preferred, or like even launching in solo to start rather than waiting to match with people. I'd be okay with that. That'd be actually pretty cool. Or if you could just turn off matchmaking like in Warframe. That'd be pretty cool. I'd totally be down for that. Okay. But yeah, I need to get up to 680 so I can do tier 3 at some point. Now, I was looking at some of the triumphs. I know some of the names of some of the tier 3 bosses. And there's like triumphs associated for like killing 2 like specific bosses from tier 3. I'm guessing they're the only tier 3 bosses? But I'm wondering what else there is. Woo! Alright, so this is interesting. I've never done this before. An opportunity to wager presents itself as the scene between reality grows weaker. Offer weak mode. Oh, and you can, there's a raid banner here. That's cool. That's gonna be fun.
The Nine are fascinated by your kind. What can you teach them?
Oh, okay. So we're meeting the emissary from the Nine. So assert your dominance by rapidly defeating enemies. Here, we're gonna just... Nope. That's not gonna help at all. That's... Oh god. There we go. There we go. Gotta... Nope. Okay, keep fighting enemies. Keep fighting enemies. There's an orb of light down there. I want to get that. Come on, guys. Let's win this. Okay, we asserted our dominance. Now defeat the taken chain. Oh god. It's a servitor. Let me are there? Oh, blackout. That's right. No. Thank you. Ooh. Woohoo! Oh, so that was really simple.
Welcome to a brave new world. Y'all have new roles in Game of Prime. Invader, Collector, Sentry, Reaper. And the hardware you'll build here in Reckoning, it'll enhance those roles. Make you look real mean. So
Cool.
go be mean, brother.
Cool. Thanks, dude. Much appreciated. Alright, that... Why? Why is it only 6:57? Alright, so what do we do now? Oh, so we can just keep doing it. The opportunity to wager presents itself as the scene between realities. For this time. I'm just gonna go in and try again, see what happens. It's still tier 1.
Free our hands. Tear them apart.
Alright, but I do want to look at some things while they're, because this is pretty easy, so. Alright, so since... So, use this to increase an armor set bonus. Or insert it into a synthesizer to create a Reaper mote. Okay. So... My thing is weak right now. But... That sucked. I'm wondering, how long... What was I gonna say? I'm wondering if we'll get a different boss or not? Also, this is interesting that the hall, we're literally like all the way over here. Also, just the general fact that it's about asserting... Well, that was much farther than I anticipated. What's this? Really? Blackout being on kind of sucks though. Because like, I want to be able to see where my allies are. Alright. Ooh, blighted captain, really? Let's kill him. Let's finish him off. See what happens. Does he count for more? No, he doesn't. Or I think he would, I don't know. Game, why? Okay, it looks like it's the same guy. Come on. Okay, we're gonna win. We are gonna win. No, not yet. That's okay, we'll get him. He's so close to dead. Okay. There we go. Yay!
Welcome to a brave new world.
I like how they
new roles in Gambit Prime. Invader.
I enjoyed your performance favorably.
And the hardware you'll build
A collector
here in
synth.
Reckoning,
Hey, I like that they
it'll
give me
enhance
synths.
those
That they give you
roles.
synths.
Make you look real mean.
It's pretty cool that they give you synths. Alright, we're gonna go to orbit though this time. Cause I wanna go talk to the Gambit dude. Or the Drifter. I keep calling him the Gambit dude, I should not do that. Hey there, my duderinos, the name is Cruggles. So, I realized that, well, I edited out a last episode because it wasn't really relevant just yet. Also, I don't think we got these until, like, later. So I'm gonna... well, it's not really gonna matter right now too much as I'm not doing the on-or quest line anyway. But I wanted to throw these in here before we even start the quest. So anyways, let's do some quick readings of some lore. Cormorant's level encrypted message follows. Audio unavailable. The Warlock Praxic Order. You and I have never met, but I hold you in high regard. You have accomplished wonders for the city, and humanity owes you a debt it cannot replay, wow. A marvel for one so young. But, in true Guardian fashion, nothing you did for the city came from generosity. I think you want what everyone with power wants. More. Well, I mean... yes and no. You're kinda wrong there, you're kinda right. The man called the Drifters knows this. The man has done what past influencers could not, manipulate Guardians into dabbling with the dark. And yet the Vanguard stands by in silence. Excuse me, allergies. Commanders of all Ikora Ray know who he is and everything he stands for. They still let him bring his gambit into the system. What's more, they have forbidden the Praxic Order from interfering. It's against everything the Praxic stand for. We won't abide a case against him even the Vanguard can't ignore. Do me a favor, from one Guardian of the city to another. You're free to keep your business with him. Just give me the chance to convince you the Drifters not to be trusted. Okay, there's that. And then there's... he's just letting us know that that he doesn't like the Drifter. Encrypted message follows. Audio unavailable. Since its inception, the Vanguard has served as the city's greatest deterrent against total annihilation of humankind. In Foreign Age, it succeeded without question, but today's Vanguard has never faced a threat like the Drifter. The man has no name and no verified history in the city's files, has brought an ideological war to our doorstep. He's a greater threat than any Hive God or Vex Mind because I can't walk down to the Annex with a shotgun and won't allow it. They see a rogue element they can control. I see a criminal in a place of power. The Praxic Order has been surveilling Vanguard activities. Guardians like you are abandoning frontline duties so they can run rampant in the Drifter's Gambit. I mean, actually, I'm kind of just doing that in my side time, or for quests and stuff, so whatever, say what you want. Every motive dark they drop in his hands meets another moment that the paracausal phenomenon in the dreaming city is left unchecked. That our enemies in dead zones across the earth push our borders. In the absence of light, even the hellmouth on the moon is stirring. This cannot last. Ontological and genocidal threats aside, Gambit encourages the use of darkness to fight darkness, and other guardians. Ontological and genocidal threats aside. So basically what you're saying is, there are bigger things than Gambit and the darkness. Also, if you hear my dog whining in the background, she's just anxious. I'm sorry. I'm petting her, and I'm trying to comfort her. But she's just missing her mother right now, because she's been gone for like 3 minutes. Since the city's foundation, the Praxic Order has existed to keep darkness and other banned assets out of the hands of city guardians. Despite our best efforts, pieces like the Red Death, Crimson, and certain weapons of sorrow, notice is it ellipsis? Is that what it's called? I forget. Between both things, continue to find their way into city arsenals. But even guardian killers like those are nothing compared to the ideological threat of Gambit. Gambit leads to darkness. Anger leads to hate. Wait, no. Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to the dark side. I mean... But, you know, I'm already not liking this guy, considering that he literally doesn't want us to use Red Death or Crimson, which are literally, like, weapons we fucking need. Or good that can really help us. And with certain weapons of sorrow probably refers to any of the hive weaponry we've obtained in the past. So Touch of Malice, the Husk of the Pit weapon, Necrochasm, that's the name. Necrochasm. I guess Thorn counts if we're gonna count Destiny 1's Thorn. Actually, unless that one's just a replica or whatever, but, you know. Hell, what else we're gonna call? What else are we gonna do? And I guess other, like, legendary, like, raid weapons that are related to the Hive could count, too. Anyways, let's finish the message. And darkness is the Hive on the moon, tearing our kind to places in the great disaster. The darkness is the Red War, the Towerfall, when the Cabal silenced the Traveler and killed thousands of the last humans on Earth in a single day. Actually, the Cabal really have no, relation to the darkness. You're kind of just being an asshole there. The darkness is the Vex, erasing our allies from existence, from memory itself. I mean, the Vex are actually not... Well, while they're allied with the darkness, they aren't really the darkness themselves. The darkness is one man with the power to deal final death in his fist. The darkness was the collapse of the... Oh, they just mean any guardian that... They're just referring to, anybody that would kill a guardian and their ghost. The darkness was the collapse of the Golden Age. The darkness is peace by annihilation in myriad ways. As a sword of the Praxic Order, it is my duty to seek out those who would consort with or study the darkness as a religious or paracausal entity, because I'm a fucking little piece of shit who's racist to the darkness, or, you know, just so fearful. I'm a fucking xenophobe, you know. That's what Honor is at this point. He's a fucking xenophobe. But Guardians will go to where the guns are. If the Order wants to win this, the Drifter must fall. If I can get solid evidence that bastard is causing demonstrable harm, the Praxic Order will descend on him like a second sun. The Drifter has your ear, but consider this. There's more to being a Guardian of the City than power. I hate this guy already. But let's finish the messages anyway. There's apparently a shattered remains of a ghost here. The ghost belonged to a renegade guardian recently deceased in a shootout with Praxic elements in the city. His guardian, an equally dead titan, went by another title. Dredgen. Oh yeah, okay, so the first time I read this, because I actually read this in another clip that I edited out, but I wanted to pull that out because it wasn't relevant. But reading this a second time, I'm realizing, wait. Hang on. They killed him. He could have been peaceful, but you know. This pair were ideological followers of Dredgen Yor. No reason for late Dark Age history, so in case you haven't heard, Yor was among the first of our kind to kill another with the heretical use of darkness. Even a Guardian can't come back from that. Well, you know, there's probably a lot more to the history that we don't know yet, but whatever. Daisy, no. Sit. My dog is trying to whine and shit right now. All those who use his name in recent history belong to an outlaw group called the Shadows of Yor. No two of them can agree on Yor's true ideology, but all strive to consort with the darkness for power. According to the testimony of his former fire teams, Drifter was one of them, and might still be. The group hasn't made an appearance in a long time. There are rumors of new Dredgens taking up the mantle at the behest of the Drifter. All relatively young Guardians. The Old Russian Cohort or the Red War. I almost read that as Red Horde. Jesus fucking Christ, I'm an asshole. Not the old blood of the original. Just know that I've confirmed some, perhaps all of the old blood are back in town. The ghosts you hold in your hand belong to one of them. And I would not be surprised if the renegade who hunts the shadows, the hunter who forged the golden gun itself, was close behind. I don't know why the shadows ever turn, but there are possibilities. To Drifter's chagrin, I'm sure it's no secret city guardians are playing with darkness in the form of Gambit. Maybe the shadows want to actively recruit. They've tried and failed in the past to put the use of darkness into Guardian arsenals, but the Drifter and the Shadows could be at odds. The man is is a loner and a cheat, building as many bridges as he burns in the Guardian community. He has true allegiance to nothing and no one but himself. It's possible he's gathering Gambit regulars to defend himself from his own kind. Or the Dredgens are here to help their ally, the Drifter, with the operation of Gambit or some new unknown goal. Hoping for your confidence, the Drifter is not to be trusted. Involve yourself with him and the Dredgens at your own risk, even if you carry their name. It's not too late to make the right choice. Don't end up like the ghost in your hand. He did not die well. Okay. So, I don't know when we got these three, but I'm gonna guess that this we got at least after we did Gambit Prime, potentially after we did the 9. The Drifter's playing you. Gambit Prime isn't a get-rich-quick scheme, it's an experiment. And he's luring all of you from the tower as test rats, oh my god! Until today, the heads of my order believed the Drifter was attempting to craft a throne world, much like the Scorn Baron Hyrax did, off the death of the Hunter Vanguard. Okay. You are not allowed to use his death for your bullshit. Cade approved of Gambit. It was his own idea. Fuck you. No evidence in or around the city that the Drifters ever actually killed anyone. So there could be a mass grave aboard that destitute thing he calls a ship. Your excursion today corroborated the stories of multiple Guardians still loyal to the Vanguard. The Drifters' Hall originates from the clandestine power known only as the 9. The Warlock Orders have only trivial information on these beings, but it would seem the Drifter has been networking beyond forces of light and dark. Before him, the Awoken Queen was their only known associate. As of this moment, I hope I can trust you to keep your eyes open and your reports honest. As one of Drifter's Gambit Prime candidates, you're among the first Guardians to see what that bastard's doing. You're the Vanguard's eyes and ears in this. I hope you do right by them. And then this other thing. Type Vanguard Casualty Report. Guardian type Class Titan. Guardian type Warlock. Oh, parties too. Associations, Emerald Coast, Cathedral of Scars, Legion's Fall, Drifter, Gambit Prime. What do you have? Our site's... Oh, this is their lines. Like, this is... Okay, so U2 is what is... U1 and U2 are gonna be the, U1 is gonna be the Titan, U2 is gonna be the... U2 is gonna be the, Warlock. What do you have? Our site's the only one watching up there. European Dead Zone. Earth, 3 Guardian Fatalities. Dreaming City, The Reef, 2 Guardian Fatalities. Nessus, Unstable Centaur, 1 Guardian Fatality. Tangled Shore, The Reef, 3 Guardian Fatalities. I know. And then there's a sudden distortion of the feed from light-based radiation. You missed, and you ruined my wall. Oh, because you put up a, I guess you put up a, light wall thing. If I wanted to hit you, you'd look like that wall. What happened to stepping on him the second something went wrong? Those Guardians knew the risk. We take them every time we raid the outer edges or run a strike. Gambit's the same. Those were not Thorn incidents. In each case, non-Guardian hostiles caught ghosts unprepared. The Crucible's for them as much as us. He doesn't watch those arenas like you do. He's reckless. We need him. It's working. Another Guardian. He's out. Did you forget how many of us died that first night of the war? I buried all the ones I could find before the dawn. How about we stop burying Guardians altogether? Get him in line, or I'll kill him and his ghost myself. Wait, so I'm confused. What is... So, he's probably going to explain it before. I stole that transcript myself. Thought you should see it. Your friends are dying on the Drifter's watch. How long before it's you? Okay, wait a minute. So this is... Oh, this is two... Dredgens, quote-unquote. Our site's the only one watching up there. I don't know who our site is. Oh, wait, it's a robot. Thought you should see it. Your friends are dying on the Drifter's Lodge. How long before it's you? Vanguard oh, it's a Vanguard casualty report. Okay, basically, the Warlock, the Titan is saying that just shit's happened. And Guardian and Ghosts acted up. I don't... Basically, the Titan's being accused of shit, I think. Or... I don't know. The Order is in a state of paralysis. Half of us want to restrain for all at once, and have them face praxic justice. But that would shatter the peace in the city irreparably. Meanwhile, the shadows of yore continue to have a presence in this city, and no golden guns in sight to contain them. The man must be busy. I mean, I'm pretty sure that Shin Malphur retired, but whatever. It seems the fate of this town rests on your shoulders once again. The choices you make in the coming weeks could affect more lives than any bullet you've ever fired. Consider that. And consider this. The Drifter is polluting minds, driving Guardians away from what he nebulously calls the Traveler's Dogma. He's turned a lot of minds onto the idea that darkness is a tool worth using. This city was built on a foundation of fighting the darkness and everything it stands for. The erasure of order, individual empowerment over the common good. The Hive and the Taken live to serve their gods. The Traveler empowers humanity to live. there's other things, though, going on here. He says otherwise, but the Drifter is not above systems. That armor he's offering you in his so-called reckoning represents a choice in a system of his making. He's just here to disrupt the natural order for personal gain, and he doesn't care who dies for it. Okay, so this one we got after reckoning. The Vanguard is relying on you more than ever. Against the Drifter, against themselves, you'll know what to do. I have dredgens to hunt. Oh boy, I'm worried. Okay, well, back to the episode. At least not too often, I don't know. I still have that fucking glittering key. I gotta use it at some point. Okay, let's go. Hang on, I gotta... And we're back. Okay. So let's go talk to Drifter again, see what he's got for us.
It's the Chosen One. Slay any hive gods lately?
Powerful engram, yay! Or legendary, oh, but still powerful. As you approach, the Drifter fixes you with an appraising stare. Is he sizing you up? Wait a minute, what if they're hinting he's gay there? I mean, I wouldn't really not be surprised either. In the next instant, he breaks in, because I feel like sizing you up is kind of a sexual phrase. I might be, if I'm wrong there, please correct me. It could be either one. It could be either like him just like rating you combat-wise or sexually. I wouldn't be surprised either way. In the next instant, he breaks into a disarming smile and you forget your doubt. Drifter thanks you for your interest in his new operation, saying that he hopes to see you out in the field very soon. Doomsday. Sure. The age-old chant, the end of days draws nigh. Oh, this will suck for Gambit Prime, though, because it's not void, but whatever. Wait, let me just...
Let's be straight with each other. I know the Vanguard's watching me. Probably want you to snitch, am I right? Ah, if you're considering, I get it. Old Drifter likes to play both sides, too. But think about it. You stand with them, you're a dead man walking. My games have pissed off a whole lot of dangerous people. You stand with me, I got your back. Trust. So what'll it be?
So, okay. I really don't trust Honor. But the Drifter does. But, like, at the same time, we have to remember, he's lost a lot of friends. He's gonna be angry and manipulative at times to try to get for his goals. We can't really entirely trust him. So, like, we can't entirely trust him, but I feel like at the same time, he's not a bad person. While Honor, well, the Drifter, while Honor is, well, a dick. A parent and all this shit. Complete, and is a dick to the Vanguard. You know what? Fuck it. Honor's a dick. And if I want to complete the Honor lore book...
You got grit, kid. I admire a man willing to risk the trust of everyone who's ever been kind to him.
Oh,
but let me
everyone?
set the record straight. You're choosing to walk with a monster. Monsters survive. Trust.
The Hankin I still don't have.
People change. Priorities change. Stick with me, and you'll see that. Now, As a symbol of our new partnership, I need a favor from you. Got a shipment waiting in the Tangled Shore. Pick it up for me. I'll tell Spider you're coming.
Sure, why not? Okay, so there are ways we can get more synths than the 4 he offers usually. Oh, and we can get weekly bounties too? Synthesizer. I might go for that. Later. Wager motes and win in the reckoning. Motes must be of the highest quality that can be produced by your synthesizer. Earn points in Gambit Prime by killing blockers, invaders, and primevals. This one is earn points in Gambit Prime by defeating hostile combatants. Stronger hostiles are worth more. I'm just gonna take this one, the Reaper. Or actually, I might take both. Opposing guardians and denying motes. Oh, I can only take one Prime Weekly bounty at a time. That's stupid. Prime Civic Duty bounty. That's interesting. That's an interesting name. Oh, so it's just other things you can do. That's cool. I like that, actually. That is actually really cool.
Hey, don't talk about Gambit out there.
Okay, so we're gonna have to deposit some stuff, take care of some things. Visit Spider on the Tangled Shore. Oh wait, I wanted to talk to you because he had something else to say.
Big lately?
Oh, he had something else to say, but I'll see what it was later. See what it was he had to say. So is there any other implications that we have right now? No, not right now. Okay. Well, now that we are just done here, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. I will see you in the next one. Later,